Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome into the Spectrum here at Utah State University for the girls 4A state title game between the Riverhawks and the Skyview Bobcats. This place is packed here with Smithfield and on the other end of town, Nibley-Millville area. It's going to be fun. We got Amy Gibbs on the call with us tonight.
Oh, what an exciting day. This is going to be an awesome game. Nowhere I'd rather be.
All right, so Ridgeline have not gotten the loss column yet this year. They come into this one 24-0 overall. They 10-0 in region play. First in the RPI ranking, obviously, and first in region. As for the Bobcats, they are 17-6 overall, 7-3 in region. They got second in the RPI and second in region.
Yeah, what a fantastic year for Ridgeline. If they can finish this with no losses, I mean, that is awesome.
We can look at the...
And Skyview's always a contender. I just wanted to say that. You always see them in the top, so it's fun to see them here as well.
Yeah, they're actually trying to battle for their third state championship in the last 7 years. They won in the 2020 and 2021 season and the 14 and 15 season. We got Kate Daly. They talked to the coaches here before the game, and here's what they had to say.
Coach Hall, welcome to Championship Day. We know that you've played these guys. This will be your third time playing them in this season. How did you prepare for them this time?
You know, I mean, it's kind of nice to know your teammate, your team you're playing so well. And so, honestly, it was just a matter of looking at film of our last two games, looking at how they've been playing this tournament, making some adjustments, and and then we'll see once the tip happens, we'll see what adjustments we need to make.
Yes, well, yesterday at halftime after I was done interviewing you, I noticed you grabbed someone out of the student section and did a little handshake. Can you tell us a little background behind that?
So it was Brevin Egbert. He's been our hype man all year. Taught him last year in math, and so he's just a great kid. So we were just having some fun. But now, I'm not superstitious. I'm just a little stitious, so we've had to do it every day. So
would you say that's what brought you good luck?
Of course, I'll give him all the credit.
Don't give him all the credit. Your girls played awesome last night. But thank you for your time and good luck today.
Thank you.
Back to you.
And, of course, that's Vanessa Hall of the Bobcats. Again, facing these teams third time around, Amy. Ridgeline got the upper hand on them twice already in region play. Stakes a lot higher now.
Absolutely. And you know what? It is hard to beat a team 3 times. That is one of the, pros and cons, however you want to look at it. As we've talked about throughout the year, these guys have seen each other all year long for several years. And so this matchup is nothing new. These players know each other. They know what they do. And that'll, I think, make it even more interesting today.
Coach Jenks also dealt with Kate Daly before the game, and here's what she had to say to Kate Daly.
Coach Jenks, you were in this spot last year in the championship game, and you lost. What's the redemption like this year?
Well, it was hard last year. The girls worked super hard. We went into double overtime, lost by 3. It was a heartbreaking game, but super proud of the girls last year, even though it didn't turn out in our favor. Since that day about a year ago, these girls have put in lots and lots of time and effort, and they've spent hours and millions of hours and 10,000 shots plus in the summer and all those things getting ready for this moment. I'm just super proud of them for getting here again.
Well, you come in playing Skyview for the third time this season. How did you scout them this time?
Yeah, I mean, we know Skyview well. And that's, we talked about that a little bit last night. Sometimes it's a benefit to know who you're playing, and sometimes it's hard. We like the matchup. We're excited. Skyview's a great team. They're well coached. Vanessa is, one of my friends, and she's fantastic. And what a win for them last night. That was awesome. Radford's playing incredible. So we absolutely have our work cut out for us.
Yes. And then I got to mention the pants because I love them so much. Can you tell us the story behind them?
I don't know. For some reason, when I coach, I like to wear Ridgeline colors. And so when I find something green, I buy it. And, this is who I am. When the girls saw me, they were like, oh, no. So they're my MC Hammer pants, I guess. So.
Hey, well, look good, play good, right?
That's right. I always say that. So that's great. Yes.
Well, thank you for your time and good luck tonight.
Thank you. Thanks. Appreciate it, Kate.
Back to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, to honor America, Please join us for the presentation of the Star Spangled Banner, performed as a solo by Ridgeline senior Mackenzie Cornell. Mackenzie Cornell. In the tradition of the Utah High School Activities Association Championship Games, we will introduce the entire roster for both teams. We begin with the non-starters, assistant coaches, and support staff of the designated visiting team, the Skyview Bobcats. The manager is Heidi Bodley. The assistant coaches, Kara Foster, Jenny Douglas, Mason Carter, Kylie Herzog, and Travis Stevens. Reserve players, number 2, Carly Allen. Number 3, Madison Womack. Number 4, Brinley Foster. Number 11, Macy Summers. 15, Maya Eskelson. 20, McKenna Smart. 21, Kenzie Flaherty. 33, Claire Fisher. 34, Caitlin Schumann. And now the designated home team, the Ridgeline Riverhawks. The managers are Kate Carlin, Abby Harris, Brindley Miller. Assistant coaches, Scott Jackson, Danielle Helga, Heidi Smith, Trimble Williams. The non-starters, number 2, Mikkel Perry. Number 3, Paige Woodford. Number 4, Sydney Zollinger. Number 10, Mia Damouni. Number 12, McKady Jenks. 13, Brooke Smith. 20, Paige Daly. 21, Sarah Dowd, and 42, Anae Wallace. Teams, return to your benches. let's meet the starting lineups. Starting for Skyview, a 5'9" senior, number 5, Hannah Radford. Starting for Ridgeline, a 5'10" sophomore, number 5, Emily Skinner. Starting for Skyview, a 5'4" senior, number 14, Eddie Merrill. Starting for Ridgeline, a 6'1" junior, number 22, Macy Brown. For the Bobcats, a 5'6" senior, number 22, Josie Chadwick. For the Riverhawks, a 5'8" junior, number 23, Elise Livingston. For Skyview, a 6' senior, number 24, Courtney Payne. For Ridgeline, a 5'7" junior, number 25, Hallie Smith. For the Bobcats, a 6' senior, number 25, Melanie Hyatt. For the Riverhawks, a 5'11" junior, number 32, Brinley Weiss. The head coach of the Bobcats is Vanessa Hall. The head coach for the Riverhawks is Ainsley Jenks. The principal of Skyview is Jane Jones. The principal of Ridgeline is Doug Snow. The officials for today's game.
All right, there you got the starting lineups here for this one. And Amy Melanie Hyatt in the starting lineup. She got knee injury about halfway through region play. Didn't really slow the Bobcats down. You can tell there's an impact there.
Right, they're definitely missing her, but man, on a personal basis, it is your senior year. You have a solid team. You've been with these girls for years, and then to have an injury to take you out, man, that's a heartbreaker.
So again, we'll probably have something special right here for the tip-off here for Melanie Hyatt. We'd like to thank KSLSports.com, you for hopping on and watching.
In the jump circle, number 5,
tipping
Emily
off
Skinner, and
will be number 5, Emily Skinner, and number 24, Courtney Payne.
Ridgeline fans, it's state championship
Both
Saturday. Are you
ready to rock and roll?
Man, it's fun to have all these people here. Your on-the-floor announcer is doing a great job at getting everybody hyped up, psyched up. It's the place to be.
The tip will go to the Bobcats, and they're going to swing it all the way down here to Melanie Hyatt. She'll put it off the glass and in for her senior year.
Number 25, Melanie
That's not the way she
Hyatt.
wanted to do it.
The assist
But
to
she was
Hannah
able to
Radford.
score in the championship game. That's fantastic.
Wiping away a
Ridgeline
tear.
basket. Number 32, Brinley Weiss.
Right, my
The
heart goes
assist
out to her,
to
man.
Elise Livingston.
This was her dream. This is where she wanted to be, and she's here. But she didn't want to clutch in a brace, that's for sure.
Now in the
There's
game
a hug
for
from
the
Coach
Bobcats.
Jenks over there to Hyatt. Standing
Number
ovation
2,
here for
Carly
Melanie Hyatt
Allen.
here at the state championship game.
Well deserved. If you go back and look at her stats the last couple of years, you can see what an awesome contributor she's been, and there's tons of varsity time, and just, you know, what can you say?
So they go on the other end and give the Ridgeline 2 points as well, and we are back at the action. We'll start off with Hannah Radford up top, scored the game-winning shot to get here. She swings it over to the far right side. Swing it over here to now number 14, Addie Merrill. Merrill off a couple screens, gets around the left-hand side, puts it up off the glass, no good. And a rebound here for Macy Brown. Here comes the Riverhawks back with it. On the drive, stop on a pop. Skinner clears it back out, far side. This is Brown again. Looking for some help. Good cut on the baseline. Jumper up, and that one not going to fall. Skinner with the rebound. Hard put up. Draws the foul. She'll go to the Frank Minsky free throw line. Here for 2 shots.
Right, great job right there by Emily
on
Skinner. I
number
mean, she's in there fighting for it, and rebounds, especially offense, that's what you're going to need today.
At
And
the
that's what
line,
they're
number
bringing.
5, Emily Skinner.
Again, a good cut coming on that backside. Hit for Skinner. First one up is good. Emily Skinner, a sophomore, 77% free throw shooting. Leads the Riverhawks in almost everything. She'll have one more and puts the second one in and out. But a quick rebound by Brown. That put up doesn't go. She'll get her own rebound. Now looking to clear it out. Bobcats going to steal it away. Radford with a hand on it. Looking for some help. And here comes the Bobcats. Myrtle will bring it back 3-2 early in this one. Myrtle off the screen. He's going to swing it over here to Payne. Radford back up top. Take it over to the far side. Now into the corner. Clears it back out. Here to Chadwick. Now Merrill with it. Good defense here for the Riverhawks. Poked away by Skinner. Can't keep it from going out of bounds. 11 on the shot clock. It'll be Skyview basketball.
Right, that's some tough man-to-man defense. Well played out there. Everybody's got the hustle. The adrenaline is pumping today.
Yeah, now 10 on the shot clock. Got to be aware of that. This is Radford bringing it back. Not in much of a hurry right now. Poked away. Here comes the Riverhawks. Emily Skinner on the right-hand side. Gets a steal and the 2 points up at Ridgeline, extending their lead 5-2.
For the Riverhawks.
Right, Skinner just a sophomore, so she's going to be around to bother that up at top for the next couple of years.
Radford swings it out of the near side. Here we go with Carly Allen. Splitting the defense. Gets inside. Blocked away. Cowell. A foul on Macy Brown. That's going to be the first here on Ridgeline. Carly Allen, the junior. To the Frank Mansfield free throw line.
Right, they opened up a hole like an offensive line right here.
Number 2, Carly Allen.
Carly Allen, just a tiny little thing, sliding in there. And that's exactly what she wanted to happen if she wasn't able to get a basket.
First one up and in here for an Allen. 53% free throw shooter. Averages 6.3 points a game. Coming in this one, 133 points on the year. Another one up and another one in here for Carly Allen.
Right, she's bringing her best game.
Riverhawks still with the lead by 1, 5-4. There's a dribble in by Skinner. Gets it poked away. Here comes the Bobcats back the other way. A good steal from Chadwick. Over now to Radford, who spins inside in the paint. Put it up, no good. Rebound, Macy Brown. She'll bring it back far side, crossing the timeline. Brown now inside. A stop. Defended by Courtney Payne. A clear back out here to the corner.
Spreading things out a little bit.
Smith sends it over to Livingston. Let's go a 3. This one long. Still fighting for the rebound on the court. They'll tie it up for a jump ball. Possession to stay right here. Here with the Riverhawks.
You know, maybe it doesn't bother him at all, but if you look on the floor and you see that other arc out there, you know, your collegiate arc, I wonder if that gets in their head a little bit.
Livingston the inbound here on the baseline. Swing out into the corner here with Smith. She'll dribble it back out. Give it up top here to Brown. Livingston again with a 3, this time on the far side, and that's her shot tonight.
Yeah, she does a great job making the adjustment, puts in the 3.
First 3-pointer falling here for Ridgeline. This is Radford sneaking it down low. Poked away. Another steal. Fast ahead. Smith's got to track it down. Gets before it goes out of bounds on the baseline. Resets back here on the wing into the corner. And a poke away and a foul. Reach call will be on Allen. That'll be the second team foul here for the Bobcats.
That was on number 2, Carly Allen. Skyview, her first.
4:41. Still up to go early in the state championship game. Again, glad to have you here with us. Inbound here to Skinner. Quick 3, put up, hit short. Livingston deflecting it off Allen. It'll stay Riverhawks basketball.
Allen
Good
for
effort.
Skyview, number 33, Claire Fisher.
And good heads-up play. She saw Skyview right there, just bounce it off them, able to keep it.
Claire Fisher checks in. Livingston back into Skinner. Quick pass straight away to Brown. Far side to Smith. Into the corner. Luis will dribble it back out. Again, into the corner. Skinner looking down low. Livingston with a kick. Good kick out. Here is Smith and her 3 in and out. Rebound here by Payne. Radford bringing it here to the near side now. Crossing the timeline. Drops it off here to Merrill. Addie swings it out left. Down to the baseline. Fisher back up top. Here's Radford off the screen. And Skinner follows her all the way to the baseline, blocks the shot. Last touch by Radford. It's Ridgeline basketball.
That's good heads-up play by Ridgeline. I mean, she read that well enough to block and not foul, and gave it right back to her as she was standing out of bounds.
Here's Smith with it. Gets it over to Livingston. Up top again. Ridgeline will reset. Off the screen, and a go. That's going to be Macy Brown. Another 2 points here for the Riverhawks. They lead 10-4, 3:40 left to go here in the first.
Very well executed.
Here's a handoff. Here to Allen. Up and over pass. Here to Fisher on the drive. Put up a hard shot. No go. Brown with the rebound.
Right, good effort. Nice hard shot.
Skinner. Crossover inside. She's going to get mugged. Gets it cleared out. Livingston looking at a three. And there's another one. Same spot.
I think she's been practicing. Sometimes it's tough to get that adrenaline under control, and she does it quite well.
We're going to call block foul on Emily Skinner. Second team foul here on the Riverhawks. A 13-4 game.
Team foul number 2.
Emily Skinner giving them all kinds of trouble up top, and she is just a sophomore, so we're going to see her for a few more years.
Bobcats with a fresh shot clock. Oh, but it's poked away. Emily Skinner finishes the steal over to Smith on the right-hand side. Puts it up and in.
Basketball
Hallie Smith.
Hallie Smith.
Been it done on the right-hand side.
Timeout, Bobcats.
And Vanessa Hall wants to take a timeout and talk about this one as we look at the CNR replay. The steal by Skinner, the finish by Smith.
And producing nutrient-rich dairy products.
We'll step aside and take a break ourselves. 15-4, 2:44 left to go here in the first.
Ladies and gentlemen, each year the UHSAA has sponsored an academic all-state team to recognize those young women.
Are you looking for better control of your technology? Create an intelligent home technology experience that even Tony Stark would love. Enjoy simple control of the technology in your home with an Elon control system from AIS. Visit AISAV.com to learn more.
For all your project needs, shop at Greer's Hardware. Happily serving the community since 1976. Whether it's drinks or treats, get your fix at Soda Fix.
Welcome back here to the 4A State Championship game. 15-4 is the inbound. Here from Allen. Still looking. Clock running. And a steal by Skinner. On the left-hand side this time. Puts it up and in.
Skinner, the steal and dribble drive.
Merrill gets the handoff.
Full court pressure.
Yeah, she'll bring it in. Across the timeline, defended by Smith. Doesn't use the screen by Fisher. Claire will get it down inside. Swung around. Payne back over to Radford. Back over to Payne. Merrill now back up top. Trying to run it through Payne. This is Allen here on the near side. Drop back off. Merrill on the drive. Poked away. Radford able to clean it up. She'll go baseline. 2 on the shot clock. Got to get it off. Turnaround jumper. No good. Doesn't hit the rim. That's a shot clock violation.
Oh, that's unfortunate. A great tough defense by Ridgeline. Skyview working hard. Just couldn't make that happen.
17-4. We bark on the last 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Skinner holds. Here on the right. Going back over to Weiss. Skinner now works the far side. Gets it back here from Brown. Puts it up. This one in and out. And a foul going to come from the Riverhawks. And Brown's going to get tagged with it.
Ridgeline foul number 25, Hallie Smith.
Yeah, Hallie just tussles in there, as you should.
Team foul number 3.
Just a little too much contact there. Gets charged to foul.
Bobcats going to come back with it. Far side this time. Radford dribbles all the way to the baseline. Puts up a dribble there, up there on the wing, looking for a handoff here to Merrill. She'll get it. Off a screen by Payne, leaves it short, and a rebound by Livingston. Riverhawks want to run. Livingston still with the far side. Back up top here to Skinner. They work it out into the corner now with Smith. Livingston straight away. Wide open. Macy Brown for three, no good. And Allen with the rebound.
Less than a minute left in this first quarter.
Bobcats work it out of the corner. Back up to Radford. Turn around, put up, no good. And the rebound, again, Macy Brown.
Riverhawks crash to the boards.
And a travel here on Livingston. Shot clock will still be in effect. 35 on the shot clock, 39 on the game clock.
In for Skyview, number 22, Josie Chadwick.
Josie Chadwick checking back in here for the Bobcats. And Nia Demuni back in for the Riverhawks. Merrill working it against Smith up top. Gives it off to Payne. Here's the give and go. Chadwick can't hold on to it. Allen cleans it up. Into the paint. Swings it over. Here to Fisher. Spinning in. Toe on the line. They say a three anyways.
Three. Josie Chadwick for the Bobcats.
Chadwick cutting into this lead. 17-7 now. Now Riverhawks going to hold for the last shot. Skinner resets up top here for Ridgeline. Swinging it over to Livingston. Down inside. Skinner on the cut. Put up. No good. Rebound. And that's how your first quarter is going to end.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have your attention, please.
Well, that's a tough first quarter.
As you enter the arena,
great defense on both teams.
Skyview fans
I think the Riverhawks
be aware
hit the boards a little
that the
tougher.
Skyview bench will move to the west side
that
of the
last
boys'
three,
championship.
that might be
Dixie
something,
will occupy
shot
the
in the arm
visitor
for
side of the
Skyview to get
arena,
going.
and Skyview will sit
All right, we'll
on
get
the
reset for the
home
second
side
quarter
of the
in the
arena
4A state championship
for the
game
boys'
between the
championship
Riverhawks
game. Thank
and
you.
the Bobcats.
Thank you. Enjoy your new car. Car buying was never meant to be a chore. That's why at Crump Reese Motors, we make it as easy and honest as possible.
Miller Medical is ready to care for clients with full services for family medical. They also offer beauty and spa health treatments with hot stone and IV vitamin therapies, as well as Botox. Let Miller Medical take care of all your healthcare needs.
Skyview.
Welcome back here to the 4A State Girls Championship. And ready to start the second quarter here between the Bobcats and Riverhawks. Just a 10-point game. Allen will get us started. Get it into Chadwick.
We just shot a three, and like we said, hopefully that will help change the momentum for Skyview.
Still working down here to Fisher and trying to go back over to Merrill. It goes out of bounds. Ridgeline.
Good pressure. Good pressure.
Now, like you said, it's been the defensive game that's really been the factor here.
It really has. A lot of steals, a lot of tips, just kind of keeping them off their game, off their balance over there. And Ridgeline has somebody down there that they send it to, and they're able to execute, finish it off.
Sydney Zollinger checks in here for the Riverhawks, and back in for the Bobcats is Hannah Radford. Skinner crosses it over to Smith. Zollinger will dribble it back out. Back over to Skinner. Into the corner, Demuni. Quickly down here to Brown. Kick back out. Into the corner. Baseline jumper. Up and in. That's number 25, Holly Smith.
By number 25, Holly Smith for the Riverhawks.
Your second basket of the game. Hallie just a junior, like most of the Riverhawks. They've only got 2 seniors. So they're going to be tough again next year as well.
Fisher with a good drive, put up, no good. Zollinger coming out with the rebound. Brown crossing the timeline, midcourt, stop, pop at a 3, straight away, no good. Rebound, Hannah Radford. Merrill back with it. Far side. Picking up her dribble. She'll get it back. On a handoff from Fisher. Fisher wanting it back into the paint. Loses that one. Zollinger again with a steal.
Right, that's slipping right through her fingers, right where she wants to be. Just couldn't get a hold of it.
Zollinger and Skinner going to play catch here on the perimeter. Bermuni moving to the corner. Goes down to her. Bermuni trying to go on the baseline. I'm going to say out of bounds. Bobcats basketball. Livingston going to check back in here for Ridgeline, and also back in number 32, Brittany Weiss. Riverhawks keeping that pressure on. Livingston going to escort Merrill across the timeline.
Right, tight pressure.
Hand it off over to Fisher. And Fisher going to drag her foot. That's another travel and give it right back here to Ridgeline.
That's too bad. Good idea. Good idea.
Courtney Payne back in here for the Bobcats. She'll replace Clip Fisher. Skinner going to bring it back up top. She'll direct traffic here on the right side. Swing it over. Livingston dribbles it back up. Cross-court pass over to Skinner. It's around again. They swing it over to Zollinger, far side. And work it down. This is Weiss. Kick back out. Corner three. Livingston got it. Excuse me, Zollinger.
Three. Sydney Zollinger for the Riverhawks.
Sydney Zollinger's first points comes from the corner three.
Yeah, not a bad way to start.
Radford trying to spin inside. Defense crashes. Trying to clear it out. Into the corner. Nobody there. Out of bounds.
Returning for Ridgeline, number 25.
Scab, you looking a little frustrated right now?
22, Macy Brown.
Yeah, everything the Bobcats have wanted to do, Ridgeline's had an answer for so far early in this one. 5:33 left to go here before halftime. 22-7 your score. This is Smith. Puts it in, back out to Brown. Macy over back to Livingston.
Ridgeline keeping him spread out.
Trying to work it back down to Livingston. She hits the deck. It's a steal by the Bobcats. And a block on the pass. Back down. Livingston going to take a hard foul. She'll go to the Miskitty free throw line.
Right. Hallie gets knocked out of bounds. Everybody starts going the other way. We'll watch that here on the replay. So she gets knocked out of bounds. Everybody changing course. Big steal right here. And Hallie's right in the perfect spot. Able to put that up, draw a foul.
Livingston with the first one up and in. Like you said, good steal by Smith.
Livingston, 82% free throw shooter.
I would expect this one going in, and it does. 24-7, 5:06 on the clock.
Full court pressure.
Yeah, first half. Still coming at you. Chadwick leaves it over here to Merrill. Addie Merrill. Chadwick had a free lane. It closed quickly. Here's a three. Radford not going to make it. And a rebound. Loose ball foul called on the Bobcats.
When the Bobcats drop down, they are double teamed, triple teamed every time. They're close enough knit in there where their help defense just slides right over, and man, it's just smothering the Bobcats.
McKenna Smart checking in here for the Bobcats. First time in for her. Livingston crosses over here to Zollinger. They go into the corner with Weiss. She'll pick it up, bring it back out here to Brown. And a foul, and it'll be on Radford.
Anna Radford picks up her second.
That'll be a reach. Second for Radford. 15 foul here for the Bobcats. Ridgeline has 3 team fouls. Smith gets it in. Up top here to Brown. Swings it over. Here to Weiss.
Yeah, we're about halfway through the second quarter, and Skyview has yet to score.
Brown. Livingston now. She'll go to the baseline. They will find it all the way out to the far side with Weiss again. Livingston from the corner kicks it into the paint to Skinner. Another corner three. This one not going to go by Livingston, and a rebound here for Allen. How do you like that? Shortest girl on the court getting the rebound.
In perfect position. She's right where she needs to be. She knows what she's got to do. I think she reported in at 5'2", 5'4".
Foul on Ridgeline.
Radford on the other end doing everything she can not to travel and puts up a hard shot. Draws the foul. To the free throw line we go. And with Hannah Radford, 67% free throw shooter here for the senior. Like you said, trying to get the Bobcats on the board here in the second quarter and gets the first one at the free throw line. 3:59 left to go.
All right, Radford is 67%. I feel like she's going to go for 100 today. And so far, so good.
She's on her way there,
That's
exactly.
right.
24-9. Cross over to Livingston. Here on the right side, up top. To Brown. Thought about the three. Puts it on the court over to Weiss. Now Smith. Giving it back. Oh, nobody underneath. Brindley Weiss puts it in.
Basket by number 32, Brindley Weiss.
Ridgeline does a great job of staying spread out, seeing their options, not getting all bogged down in there. And that just opened right up.
Radford. Little trouble with it. Able to stay with the dribble. Allen gets freed up. Takes a baseline. In amongst the trees. There's a kick out. Trying to go over to Smart. It's poked away. And Ridgeline going to come away with it. Skinner on the left-hand side.
Number 5, Emily
Gets the layup.
2-on-1. She takes it all the way in.
28-9. Almost at the 3-minute mark now here in the second quarter. Addie Merrill trying to get that defense moved on side to side. Inside. Radford puts up a paint shot. Got it.
Hannah Radford.
Yeah, great job by Hannah.
She's got all 4 points here for the Bobcats here in the second quarter. Livingston. Little crossover against Chadwick. And blocked from behind, but a foul call on Chadwick. Emily Skinner now will go to the Premier Skidoo free throw line for 2 shots.
Foul is on number 14, Addie Merrill, her first.
You see it on the replay here. Again, Skinner doing a good job getting in deep, and then Skinner just coming around the end.
Right, she was right there, and she said, I'm not going to let her take it.
First one up and in here from Skinner. 16 foul on the Bobcats, so one more will be in the bonus. Again, the Riverhawks only got 14 fouls. 2:46 left to go here in the first half. One more. And up and in again, Skinner.
The foul was charged to number 20.
Coming through big for Ridgeline.
Her first.
Drop it back to half-court pressure.
Yeah.
At least not as tight, full court.
Merrill up top, defended by Smith. Trying to work it down to Radford. Poked away. No. A foul called on Macy Brown. That'll be the 15th foul here on Ridgeline.
Foul on number 22, Macy Brown of Ridgeline, her second.
All right, a little contact.
Team foul number 5.
Trying to reach around a little bit.
Here's the inbound. Here to Smart, trying to go down to the cutter, and that was Merrill, taken away by Smith. Smith quickly back. Kick out, 3 on the way. There it is, Emily Skinner.
Emily Skinner.
With all of her baskets, I think that's her first 3.
Pushes the lead 33-11. Almost at the 2-minute mark now here in the second quarter. Radford bringing it up far side. Defended by Brown. Poked away by Brown. It'll be Bobcats basketball still. Checking into the game here for Ridgeline. Mikkel Perry. This is their first time touching the court. Here in this one. Here's Merrill with it. Again, working against Brown. Good screen by Radford. Smart bounces it over to Radford. She's going to take a 3 and drain it.
That's
Quick
what
release.
I'm talking about. She came here. Here's all business. That's a big bucket for Skyview.
Smith going to kick it over to Skinner. Out top, straight away. Skinner on the drive. Put it up and in.
Number 5.
Make it look
Emily
easy.
Skinner.
35-14, 1.5 to go. Merrill going to pick up her dribble. Hand off to Radford. Around the end. Spin inside. Put it up. And this one in and out. Radford, you can tell, putting the team on her back. Trying to get her back into this one. This is Macy Brown underneath. Going to get fouled.
Foul on Skyview.
Yeah, that was a good move down there.
Number 2,
Kind of split the
Carly
defense.
Allen,
Went to the other side. Smart play.
Team foul number 7.
Take a look at
line,
the CNR
number 22,
replay here.
Macy Brown.
Ridgeline not slowing down. Skinner keeping the pedal down. First one up and in here for Missy Brown. Courtney Payne checking back in here for the Bobcats. 61% free throw shooter here for the junior. She'll have one more. Off the back of the rim, no good. I believe that's the first free throw not going in here for the Riverhawks.
Yeah. I believe you're accurate.
Radford drops it down low. Payne with the kick out. Allen, good look at a three in the corner. Got it.
Great shot by Carly.
Carly Allen.
36-14. Brown or Smith dropping it back over to Skinner. Inside through the heart of the defense. And finishing at the hoop.
Yeah, kind of a little change of speed right there. Able to execute.
So we're looking now far side. Radford down to the Payne. Courtney looking for a cutter and led Chadwick just a little too much on the baseline.
Man, that was a great idea.
In for Ridgeline, number 10, Mia
Just couldn't connect.
Demuni gonna check in, replace Brown.
No shot clock.
Well, Ridgeline could hold for the last shot if they won. They hold the 38-17 lead.
And that looks
that's
like
what
what's
they'll
going to
elect
happen.
to do,
Yeah.
Doesn't use a screen from Livingston. Fades back, open three, and Livingston can't connect, and they'll tie it up. Radford and Demuni. They'll call a jump ball. Possession to stay here for the Riverhawks for the last 4.9.
Ridgeline maintains possession.
So Livingston will have the inbounds pass here on the baseline for Ridgeline. Inside, quick shot, put up, Skinner, no good, tapped out. Livingston with a quick release, no good. And that's going to be it at halftime here in the 4A state championship game for the girls. Ridgeline has the lead 38-17 over the Skyview Bobcats. We'll see if we can get Coach Jenks here for a little halftime interview with Kate Dowie. I mean, so far, Riverhawks showing why they are undefeated.
Right. Now they're working at both ends. They're running the floor well.
Coached by Jenny Stallworthy and Stephanie Clark.
I believe they're dominating the boards at this time.
All right, Kate Dowie has got Coach Ansley Jenks on the sideline. Go take it away.
Coach Jenks, your team has a great lead right now. One key in keeping this lead.
Defense. I know you're probably sick of hearing the word defense, but it's something we pride ourselves in and something that we really work hard. And we play team defense. Yeah, we have different assignments and kids are on different players, but we have multiple players that can guard different people, and they do it as a team. And I think that's what's really helped us today.
And then how are you going to keep rolling this momentum into the second half?
Well, again, you start 0-0 at halftime. Skyview's a great team. You saw it. I mean, they know how to play. They know how to get going. So we just have to play good, solid defense throughout.
Thank you, and best of luck in the second.
Thanks.
Back to you.
All right, thanks, Kate. Again, doing a great job all weekend long here at the Utah 4A State Tournament. Getting them interviews in for us. We're going to reset, gather up some stats, and then we will be back here at the 4A State Tournament, brought to you by KSLSports.com.
Tanglewood Studios has something for everyone, whether it's dance, cheer, color guard, or gymnastics. There's even recreational all-boys gymnastics along with Mamma Me classes. Family rates are available, so come join the fun.
For all your embroidery and screen printing needs, whether for business or just for fun, stop by Cover Up in Tremont or Brigham. At Cover Up, yeah, we can do that.
Rudd Funeral Home is there to serve your family in your time of need.
If
you want your athlete to be ready for the state level, they need to start with high hoops. Let Wade Bronson, a state basketball champion, use his coaching and expertise to get your athlete on the top of their game. Call to find out how you can join a team or play in their annual 3v3 showcase. Let GBI help you get your project completed on time and on budget. If you're looking for work, join GBI's team for a great work environment, competitive pay, and benefits. Whether it's drinks or treats, get your fix at Soda Fix.
Find your next career at West Liberty Foods. Visit careers.wlfoods.com.
Kent's is your one-stop shop for fresh produce, bakery items, deli, and meat. Stop by today for fast, friendly service.
Stop by Twisted Sugar and pick your favorite gourmet cookies. There's 18 flavors available each week, as well as cookies of the month. You can even get a specialty order of mini cookies for your favorite team or something sweet for that special person in your life. Be a smart cookie and get that sweet at Twisted Sugar.
At IPG, we take pride in being a global leader in protective packaging. IPG Tremont has won the Industry Week magazine's Best Plants Award twice. How can we achieve this? It's our people. With top pay and self-paced promotions, IPG is a place you can get ahead. Excellent benefits like low healthcare premiums, low deductibles, 401k match, and free life insurance. The plant is warm in the winter and air-conditioned in the summer. Uniforms or smocks are not required. Wear what you like. Come join a winning team with all the values you care about. Come work with us at IPG. Stop in anytime or look us up on the web at itape.com.
Spring sports are just around the corner, and Bear River Live has you covered. Region 11 teams will be featured in our coverage of softball, baseball, soccer, and lacrosse. If you can't make a game, our production will make you feel like you're on the field. Catch highlights with some of the best rivals in the region. If you're an advertiser looking to promote your business or support these athletes, call Jessica at 435-230-3683 for a package that suits you.
The KSL Sports app, powered by KSLSports.com, connecting you with all the Jazz action, the dunks, buzzer beaters, and ankle breakers, podcasts from the pros, and in-depth analysis. Download the free KSL Sports app today.
In Utah, we love our sports. At KSL, we live and breathe sports, wherever the action is.
Look who we found in Pasadena.
We're there, wherever you are. Tune in, on air, online, and on the new KSL Sports app. We cover it all, from high school to pro, and the only radio team that's home to the Utah Jazz. KSL Sports Live and KSL Sports Zone, the one team that never stops tracking your teams.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs. Just complete an application on your phone or computer, or stop by any branch.
Welcome back here to the 4A State Tournament here at Utah State University in the Spectrum, with the Ridgeline Riverhawks leading 38-17 over the region rival Skyview Bobcats. Well, Amy, kind of a one-sided game so far. What is that looking like on paper?
Well, it kind of looks like that as well. So, Ridgeline coming out hot, man. Doing a lot of great things, kind of trying to get under Skyview's skin, and it's working.
Yeah, you got the turnovers, 12 turnovers here for the Bobcats. All accredited, almost all the steals here from Ridgeline with 7.
Yeah, and that's a big difference right there, and I think that's also getting Skyview pretty frustrated. So, yeah, so that's one of the big stats. And kind of what you talked about before, you know, you got to give credit to Skyview. They're at 100% on their free throws, 4 for 4.
Yeah.
So that's a big deal. Every point counts, and Skyview's coming through. Ridgeline doing pretty good at 75 as well, 75%.
Yeah, like you said, you get to the free throw line, you know, they're free shots, you got to take them, or you got to get them.
Right, that is your chance. So just chuck it in there and which is hard. I know that's a hard thing to do. Again, you know, the energy side, the adrenaline's pumping and all of that stuff. But, man, it's hard to stop Ridgeline when you got Emily Skinner at 16 points. So every time they'll close in on her on defense, she can just pass it out because they are pretty even scoring on all the girls on the floor. You know, following her, we've got Livingston, who keeps popping threes.
Yeah.
So hers add up pretty quick. But if she's not open, man, she can pass it out to Smith. She can pass it out to Weiss. She can pass it out to Brown. Everybody's a threat on the floor. So doing a great job there, spreading out the points. Skyview there, a high scorer, Tanner Radford with 7. And then she's working her guts out, and all the Skyview girls are. But she's at 7. Then their next one they have is Carly Allen, who's doing some rebounding, who's doing some steals, who's doing all the things. Working really hard. She's next with 5 points. Then after her, we got Jessica Chadwick with 3.
Yeah, Allen, Merrill, and Radford for the Bobcats, they don't come off the court very often. When they do, it's pretty quick turnaround.
No, they'll play the whole game. That's pretty typical. They're kind of a 7-8 players. They kind of, when they come out, they get their breath and they head back in. So everybody tries to stay fresh, but tries to stay hot.
6.5 minutes left to go before we see what adjustments will be made in the locker room. If you're Skyview, Amy, what do you say to your team? You're down 38-17. How do you rally the troops?
Oh man, that's a tough one. Man, they worked hard to get here, and they deserve to be here. They played a lot of tough games. Emotionally, I know it was hard to lose Hyatt, and sometimes that's a tough thing to overcome, but you know what? They did. They worked hard, and they're here. So let's just take a breath. Let's settle down. We'll start doing what they know how to do. Get in position for the boards and make the rebounds. Let's make those quick shots and careful with your passes, but let's get them in there and just do what they know how to do. Because, again, Skyview's a solid team. They've been here plenty of times, so they know what they're doing.
All right, we'll step aside one more time here during the halftime break, and we'll bring it back for the third quarter here at the 4A State Girls Basketball Championship game, also by KSLSports.com.
Are you building a safe, healthy, and technology-ready home? Advanced Integrated Systems can help you create a next-level smart home with the highest quality network, motorized shades, audio, video, and lighting systems in northern Utah. Visit Advanced Integrated Systems at AISAV.com.
Great Basin Industrial has been building America with epic safety and quality since 2007, specializing in steel fabrication, machining, and paint. GBI engineers, ships, installs, and repairs a wide range of products. They design and build all steel and alloy work according to the highest industry standards. Let GBI help you get your project completed on time and on budget. If you're looking for work, join GBI's team for a great work environment, competitive pay, and benefits. Dr. Todd Miller has expanded his team of medical professionals. Medical assistants, nurse practitioners, and estheticians at Miller Medical are ready to care for their clients with full services for family medical, pediatrics, beauty, and health. They also specialize in weight loss and hormone therapy. Miller Medical is now offering beauty and spa health treatments, as well as Botox. Most insurances are accepted, but a cash price discount is available. Let Miller Medical take care of all your healthcare needs. Think of Greer's Hardware for all your spring cleaning needs. Whether your project is inside or outside, they have you covered.
Well, you're down double digits. What's your plan to bring it, or switch roles?
You know, we just got to take it one possession at a time. We got to get a defensive stop, and then we got to execute offensively. I mean, unfortunately, we've been here before. This is what happened to us last night. We just got to claw back in this, and our girls just have to be mentally tough.
Well, thank you, and best of luck in the second half. Back to you.
There you go. Kate Daly again with Coach Vanessa Hall. The Bobcats again trying in this one. 38-17 here to Ridgeline. And take a look at the playoff tree of how each team got here. So Ridgeline in first. They got the first round bye. They beat Desert Hills. Then had to face another Regional 11 team with Green Canyon. And then here for Skyview, second place. It's just kind of chalked out the way it should have been. They took on a Regional 11 team in Mountain Crest, beat them. Now last night, or yesterday, got the upper hand on Snow Canyon. Only one more spot to fill.
Yeah, one more blank line left there. And both teams won it.
So again, we'd like to thank you for hopping on, supporting by watching. Hope you've enjoyed all the coverage here this weekend for the 4A state tournament. And Skyview's not done. They'll have the boys game after this one. They'll be playing Dixie on the boys side for the state championship.
You know, that is outstanding. If you have your girls and your boys team both competing for the state title in basketball, that's fantastic. Must be doing something right up there at Skyview.
Well, we've had a pretty full first half. Can't wait to see what the second half is going to bring us here in this one. Can't wait for.
Man, you don't know. You go into halftime, like regroup, kind of like what we talked about before. You just never know how it's going to come out.
Smith, Livingston, Skinner, Brown, and Weiss out here for the Riverhawks. Chadwick, Merrill, Radford, Payne, and Allen out on the court here for the Bobcats, and they will have the possession here to start the third quarter. Pause for dramatic effect, and here we go. Payne to inbound, gets it into Chadwick. Down inside, and Radford shot not going to go. Rebound here by Smith, or Livingston, excuse me. Ball on the ground, and getting up with the dribble. Radford down low, 2 points for the Bobcats, and that's number 22, Josie Chadwick.
The assist to Hannah Radford.
Great effort by Skyview right there.
It went from you don't want to start out that way to way to come out.
Yeah.
And a miss. Yeah, and a miss and a rebound. Bobcats looking good so far early in the third quarter. Radford trying to go down, but that pass poked away by Skinner. Merrill trying to stay with. Get it over to Livingston.
2-on-1.
Sidesteps, draws a foul on Radford. That might be her third or second.
We hope it's not 3.
Number 5, Hannah Radford, her third personal.
That is her third. So we go to the Freemasonry free throw line after the CR replay. Yeah, Livingston. Back at it, the sophomore up and in. 82% free throw shooter, and a quick sub here for the Bobcats. Claire Fisher going to check in here for Radford.
Which I know Fisher's done a good job earlier in the season.
One more here for Livingston. Up and in. Merrill going to get trapped there in the corner, trying to skip it across and out of bounds. No foul. That one on the Riverhawks. That's going to be their first team foul there in the second half.
Second team foul.
Score is 40-19.
Correction, the foul is on Macy Brown.
Brown's going to pick up the foul.
Right, yeah, she was not very happy about that.
So another conversation here to the table. So both teams have one team foul on them. Chadwick inbounds here to Merrill. Got to use speed here against this defense. Picks up the dribble, popped up. Chadwick trying to stay with, taken away by Livingston. Into the paint, stopping a pop, put up, no good. And a rebound here by Fisher, Merrill. And the Bobcats get it across the timeline this time on the far side. Allen off the screen here from Merrill. Allen with a swing. Chadwick picks up her dribble. Fisher finds her again underneath. Chadwick, good pass on the baseline, up and in.
Well played, well played. Skyview looking like a different team.
Josie Chadwick.
Well, different than first half. Back to their usual self.
And on the corner three, Smith.
Basketball number 25, Allie Smith.
The junior coming out, hitting a three on the far side layup. Doesn't go here by Fisher. The last touch by the Bobcats. Ridgeline takes over on the possession, 43-21.
Right, their offense looking much better, much better.
Yeah, they struggled getting it down close to the baseline last time in the first half.
Right. Well, I felt like they were just all crumpled up in there together. There was no room to move, and now they've spread out quite a bit, able to execute some of the plays.
Speaking about room to move, that was a good look at a three from Skinner. Doesn't drop. Rebound again by Allen. She'll bring it here on the right side. Doesn't take the screen. Here's trying to kick back over to Fisher. Poked away. Brown almost had it still, but Smith will finish it off. But Brown, and a block from behind by Chadwick.
Oh, we're still going.
Ridgeline fans wants a foul. Not going to get it. They're going to call a blocking foul on Elise Livingston.
We better go back and look at that replay if you have it, because she looked like she might have been
Ridgeline
set.
foul number 23.
So she's coming down. Oh, no, she was moving. Good call.
Team foul number 2.
Radford going to quickly check back in. Like I said, she's not going to go out for very long when she goes out.
Oh, no. Quick breath.
Chadwick inbound into Allen. Carly defended by Elise.
Carly just a junior, so she'll be back again next year.
Radford works with it far side. Hard drive inside, off the glass, no good. Rebound pulled down by Brown, and a foul called to Chadwick. That's going to be the second team foul here on Skyview.
Foul on Josie Chadwick. Her second. Second team foul.
Ridgeline back with it now. Brown out of the corner, back up to Skinner. Not a lot of movement here for the Riverhawks. Just a lot of ball movement. And a foul on the shot. First time to the free throw line now here for Brindley Weiss.
22, Josie Chadwick, her third.
Take a look at the CNR replay. Again, not a lot of movement, just passing.
Foul.
Right.
At the line, 32.
Doing the inside, outside, back inside. First one.
Draw some contact.
Yep.
You're going to make the bucket or draw contact.
Weiss drops the first one. We'll have one more at the Frank Mason free throw line. She'll split them. Radford off the pass, gets down deep, spins inside, reverse layup, can't convert. And a putback. Oh, and Skinner thought she had all ball. The refs saw something else.
Right, Radford doing a great job underneath, man. Working hard.
Number 5, Hannah Radford.
A little spin move there. Can't get it up, but she does get her own rebound. Goes up again. That's where she draws contact.
First one up and in here for Hannah Radford.
100% from the line.
And she'll keep it that way, knocking down the second one, 44-23. Lead by the Riverhawks. Far side, Skinner down into Weiss again. Bobcats want to travel, no travel call. Put up and foul. So another trip to the free throw line here for the Riverhawks. This time, Emily Skinner.
Fourth team foul.
Daddy Merrills, who they charged the foul to.
Fourth team foul on the Bobcats. Skinner with the first one up and in. Four minutes, 46 seconds. Still left to go here in the third. Up and in again.
Again, full court pressure.
Not as intense this time, just kind of slowing down. This is Radford going all the way to the baseline. Kick back out here to Merrill. Addie off the screen from Chadwick. Stopped, wanted to take a three, and they're going to call a travel.
Yeah, she wanted to go, decided it was not a good choice, and just couldn't get rid of it after she left the floor.
Elise crossing the timeline. Far side over to Skinner. Skinner taking on Miller, gets past him, puts it up on the right-hand side. Lays it in. Timeout. Want to be taken by Coach Hall. (48-23). We'll be right back.
Are you looking for better control of your technology? Create an intelligent home technology experience that even Tony Stark would love. Enjoy simple control of the technology in your home with an Elon control system from AIS. Visit AISAV.com to learn more.
For all your project needs, shop at Greer's Hardware. Happily serving the community since 1976. Let GBI help you get your project completed on time and on budget. If you're looking for work, join GBI's team for a great work environment, competitive pay, and benefits. If you want your athlete to be ready for the state level, they need to start with high hoops. Let Wade Bronson, a state basketball champion, use his coaching and expertise to get your athlete on the top of their game. Call to find out how you can join a team or play in their annual 3v3 showcase.
On the court.
Welcome back here to the 4A State Championship game between the Ridgeline Riverhawks and Regional 11 foe Skyview Bobcats.
Streamed live online by KSL Sports.
It's brought to you by KSLSports.com, UCCU, W Bank.
KSL Sports is the streaming home.
The timeout taken by the Bobcats. In a 48-23 ball game, still in the third though.
Right, about halfway through it.
And again, Ridgeline just gonna slow him down enough, just disrupt things. But Allen works it over to the right side. Chadwick trying to look down low. I don't know how she got that past to Radford. It goes in and out.
That was amazing, yeah. Great snag.
Smith into the corner. Brown onto the wing. Hand off over to Livingston. A little trouble with it. Able to clean it up though. Payne on the defense on her. Whistle, a foul away from the ball. Will go against Skyview. Allen will pick up her third 15 foul here for the Bobcats. Ridgeline has 3. And on the baseline, Livingston gets it inside the paint. Ball on the court. Everybody rolling for it. And Bobcats going to come away with a Radford. Gets freed up on the right-hand side. And a travel.
Oh, nice idea. Again, just drag that pivot foot.
So back at it. Into the corner. And a kick out. Wide open look for Livingston. No good. She hit a couple there in the first half. And Skinner with a steal and a foul going to be charged. Here to Allen. That's going to be her 4th.
Ooh, that's tough.
Carly Allen, her 4th.
That is tough.
Team foul number 6. Now in the game for Skyview.
Allen's going to come out.
Number 20, McKenna Smart.
McKenna Smart back in here for the Bobcats. Going to replace her. Skinner will have the inbounds pass. Three minutes left to go here in the third. Smith swings it over to the left side. Popping out is Livingston. Drives into the elbow and falling backwards. She'll travel before she can throw that one away.
Yeah, she wasn't able to get rid of it in time. Good effort, though. Just didn't work out.
We'll switch sides where we got the possession. Radford coming to inbound here for the Bobcats. Late substitution here for Ridgeline. Nia DeMuni going to replace Brinley Weiss. And we're back at it. 3:02 left to go here in the third. Merrill bounces it off her foot. Bobcats able to recover. Radford finish bringing it across. Radford looking for help in the cutter. Payne pops out, cross court. Up top, Smart gets a good screen, but loses the handle on it. Gets it right back to the Riverhawks.
Right, nice idea.
Ridgeline number 4, Sydney Zollinger.
Zollinger going to check in. She'll replace Livingston. Damuni on the baseline, put up and in.
Mia Damuni.
She's been a little quiet offensively, but comes through when we need her.
Trying to go over to Chadwick. Gets poked away by Skinner, excuse me. They're trying to go down low. It's poked away, last touch by Ridgeline. Bobcats will keep it.
Scabio set up under their basket.
Pushes it over to Smart.
Yes.
Chadwick.
Oh, that was almost going to be really cool.
Ridgeline back with it the other way, and Smart trying to slow down Skinner with a hold. It'll be on the court. But we're going to be in the one-on-one situation now with Ridgeline in the bonus.
Number 7. At the line, number 5.
And Skinner on the line. It's probably not who you want shooting free throws right now. And goes in.
First one up and in the 101. Again, the bonus going to Ridgeline. Here with 2:05 left to go here in the third.
He shoots them both.
Another one up and in. Radford down inside. Good dish into the paint, up and in.
Basket by Courtney Payne for Skyview.
Yeah, that's a nice play right there. Well executed.
Skinner with the crossover. Back into the middle. Put up a floater in the paint. No good. Rebound.
Double teamed.
There by Smart. Oh, and Skinner with the still left-handed layup up and in.
Right, they double teamed her. She only had one person to pass to, and Skinner could see it.
There it is, far side. Chadwick. Getting it down here to Smart. Or excuse me, Radford. Put up, no good. Smart with a rebound, put up, and that one not going to go. And Skinner get tied up, and they call it jump ball. Possession will still go to the Riverhawks.
Possession error to Ridgeline.
Yeah, and Chadwick, I'm sure, is pretty happy about that. I think she's got 3 fouls.
And for Ridgeline, number 2, Mikkel Perry, 23.
Mikkel Perry
and 32.
checks in. Weiss back in as well. Zollinger is within to Livingston. We're back at it. Crossing midcourt into the corner with Weiss back up top. Perry into the corner to Damuni. Damuni crosses over. Good look. Straightaway 3. Livingston no good. Ball bounced around. Zollinger gonna get mugged, but she traveled. Ridgeline fans upset.
Right, yeah, she was double teamed. She was trying, I'm sure she was trying to make a pass through there. Trying to get things under control. .54 seconds left in the third quarter.
Radford driving in, stopping a pop, three-pointer foul. Damuni fouls her at the three-point line. 3 free throws coming here for Radford.
She could not be happier about that.
Her first 4th team foul. At the line for 3, number 5, Hannah Radford.
Radford 4 for 4.
And 67% free throw shooter, like her odds. First one up and in. 42 seconds left to go here in the third.
Two out of 3 so far. Ooh, and she does it.
Had to think about it for a little bit, but ends up going through. Livingston quickly did the Muni. Barry over to Zollinger into the corner. Livingston. And for somebody to come across, she'll just take it across baseline and taken away here by the Riverhawks. Radford, right side, don't have the number. Spins inside, doesn't care. Takes it up anyway, up and in.
Radford for Skyview.
Man, great play. Like you said, it was 1-on-3. She took it to the hoop anyway, got her done.
54-30. Shot clock turned off. Waiting for the last shot here. Livingston off the screen. Giving it back over to Weiss. Overshot. Radford with the steal. Heave hove it. Not even close. But the Bobcats looking pretty good coming into the third. 54-30. They trail the Ridgeline Riverhawks. In the 4A States
UHSAA is proud to
championship game.
We'll
get ready for the fourth quarter. Be right back. Here to the Spectrum.
That's what Wilson.
Spring sports are just around the corner, and Bear River Live has you covered. Region 11 teams will be featured in our coverage of softball, baseball, soccer, and lacrosse. If you can't make a game, our production will make you feel like you're on the field. Catch highlights with some of the best rivals in the region. If you're an advertiser looking to promote your business or support these athletes, call Jessica at 435-230-3683 for a package that suits you.
In Utah, we love our sports. At KSL, we live and breathe sports. Wherever the action is.
Look who we found in Pasadena.
We're there. Wherever you are. Tune in. On air, online, and on the new KSL Sports app. We cover it all. From high school to pro. And the only radio team that's home to the Utah Jazz. KSL Sports Live and KSL Sports Zone. The one team that never stops tracking your teams.
Welcome back here to the fourth and final quarter here in the 4A State Championship ball game between the Ridgeline Riverhawks and the Skyview Bobcats. Skyview going to start out with the possession. A lot of congestion right there at the top. Pass goes out of bounds. It was last touched by Ridgeline. Bobcats will keep with the possession now with a 26 shot clock. Radford in, they work it back up top here to Merrill. Back over to Radford, three on the way, no good. Chadwick tapping it away and unable to save it on the baseline, or on the far side. It's out of bounds.
Right, good hustle, just not able to keep control of it. Livingston up top.
And she just walks it across. Ridgeline over to Brown. Weiss with a three. This one off the back of the iron, no good. A rebound by Smith. Baseline jumper by Skinner. First 2 points in the fourth quarter here for the Riverhawks. Maddie Merrill up top. Drives in, poked away by Livingston, and they'll tie it up. They're going to call a foul on Radford.
Yes, they are.
Number 5, Hannah Radford.
Not
her
good.
fourth personal.
Yeah, that'll be her fourth now.
In the bonus.
Eighth team foul. Ridgeline still in the bonus. We go to the one-on-one situation here with Macy Brown. Can't get the first one to go. Rebound, Chadwick. She'll just bring it across. Going coast to coast. Hard shot.
Ooh.
And Weiss and Claire Fisher going to tie it up. Possession will go back to Ridgeline on the jump ball. Allen's going to check back in. She has
four
fouls. Yeah.
She does.
Smith crosses it over far side. Skinner into the corner to Weiss. Back over to Skinner. Skinner now to Livingston. Elise driving, kick back out. Smith swings it over. Macy Brown draws the double team on her. Kick over to Smith. Livingston now on the wing, cross court. Weiss down low, 5 to shoot. Has to pick it up. Brown with a hard shot, no good. Put back, fouled on with 1 second left to go on the shot clock.
Yeah, that was close.
Number 2, Carly Allen.
Because their first shot hit nothing, but they made it work.
They call it on Allen, and that's going to do it for her here in the championship game.
Hannah Radford. Replacing number 2, Carly Allen.
Radford will come back in. She has 4 fouls on her.
Allen ending the game with 5 points.
We go back to the Premier City free throw line. First one up and no good. Brown, a pretty good free throw shooter. 61 coming into this game.
She's 2 for 4, 2 for 5 today.
Merrill quickly going across, defended by Smith. Merrill kicks it over to Payne. Courtney, handoff to Radford. Hannah looking for some help, defended by Skinner, pops it out, over to Merrill. Addie down to the baseline, turnaround shot. Reese with a hand on it. Skyview gonna save it, put it up, and it falls. Claire Fisher with a heads-up play.
Claire Fisher for the Bobcats.
Right, tough play by the Bobcats down there.
And an inbound violation on the Ridgeline. Gonna give it right back to Skyview.
Yeah, they said, oh, he still had the ball when you're crossing the line there.
You know, that one gets people not too often because you just get in the same motion of it or whatever, and
right,
you just get complacent. Look at Radford. Just try everything on that baseline to get it up. Here's a rebound by Brown. Swung over, inside hard. Both girls go down. Well, Bobcat player still down, far side.
Right, I can't tell if it hit her in the jaw or the throat.
And Merrill a little slow to get up.
Looks like she might be holding her jaw.
Yeah, we'll have a Miller medical moment. Because yeah, initially that's what she grabbed.
Was her jaw?
Yeah. And Skinner might clipped her with the elbow.
Right, which is not uncommon.
No,
Timeout, Ridgeline.
That's basketball.
So 5:34 left in the game. 56-32.
They just kind of rocked her. Well, they attend to her. We're going to take a commercial break, step aside. We'll bring her right back here to the 4A State Championship game.
Miller Medical is ready to care for clients with full services for family medical. They also offer beauty and spa health treatments with hot stone and IV vitamin therapies, as well as Botox. Let Miller Medical take care of all your healthcare needs.
Welcome back, and Addie Merrill trying to shake the stars out.
Right, well, she's holding her ears, too.
Possession to stay here for Ridgeline. 25-second shot clock, 5 minutes 34-second game clock. Late substitution here for the Bobcats. Summers actually going to check in now. Macy Summers, a junior. Livingston inside to Smith, who swings it over. Skinner far side. Livingston on the cut, and a block by Claire Fisher.
Great job by Fisher. Good timing. I know she's got a lot more varsity time since Hyatt's injury.
Here's Brown. Swing it over the far side. Skinner. And another block by Fisher.
Whoa.
On the run, far side, blocked away by Ridgeline. Brown on the other end. Blocking it.
5:14 left in this game.
Bobcats with the possession on the baseline. Gets it into Courtney Payne. Trying to get it handed back off to Radford. Again poked out by Ridgeline. And down here to Fisher. Giving back over to Radford. Hannah puts up a shot. No good. But a rebound put back off the glass and in. Claire Fisher.
All right, doing a great job for the Bobcats.
Using her height advantage there. This is Smith far side, defended by Chadwick. Swings it over to Skinner up top. Summers has a tough task on her. Down inside, Weiss gets the step off the glass and in.
Basket by number 32, Brittany Weiss.
Keeps the Ridgeline up 58-34. Almost 4.5 to go, and a collision in front of the Bobcats bench. They call a block on Livingston.
Number 23, Elise Livingston, her second.
She's tried for a couple of charges.
5.
Not going in her favor tonight.
15th foul on Ridgeline. Only the second on Livingston. Inbound here to Chadwick. She'll dribble out. High corner. Off the screen. Good look. Put it up and in.
Number 22, Josie Chadwick.
Dropping in 3, 58-37. And a timeout taken by Coach Ansley Jenks. We'll stop the clock with 4:21 left to go.
Sponsor of the Utah High School Activities Association.
Thank you some of the sponsors that make it possible for us to bring this to you. KSLSports.com and many more. We'll be right back.
Tanglewood Studios has something for everyone, whether it's dance, cheer, color guard, or gymnastics. There's even recreational all-boys gymnastics along with Mamma Mia classes. Family rates are available, so come join the fun.
Did you know Kent's Market has an app? And it's free. Just go to your app store and type in Kent's Market, and it'll come right up. Downloading the Kent's Market app gives you access to digital coupons, weekly deals, and access to your Kent's Kickback account. As you can see, the app is easy to use and can help you save. Download it now and get exploring.
If you want your athlete to be ready for the state level, they need to start with high hoops. Let Wade Bronson, a state basketball champion, use his coaching and expertise to get your athlete on the top of their game. Call to find out how you can join a team or play in their annual 3v3 showcase.
Welcome back. Now for the timeout taken by Ridgeline. We'll reset. 5 team fouls here for Ridgeline, 9 for Skyview. 58-37 lead here by Ridgeline. Working a hard down inside. Kick back out to Livingston. Swung over far side. This is Macy Brown back over to Livingston. 8 on the shot clock. Inside to Brown. Tough shot. Draws a foul charge on Macy Brown.
Whoa.
Number 22. Macy Brown,
let's look at this replay.
6th team foul.
Livingston.
Yep, calls her over a screen, gives it down to her low, and she's set up, and wow. Great job by the Bobcats.
Radford with the crossover, but gets it poked away, and this is Skinner all alone on the right-hand side.
Number 5, Emily Skinner.
Timeout taken by the Bobcats and Coach Vanessa Hall. Trying to calm her team down for this last 3-minute, 41-second. Trailing the Ridgeline Riverhawks 60-37. Again, the boys will be up next here for Skyview. They'll be taking on the Dixie Flyers here on the Boars Championship.
Also should be a great game.
Oh yeah, we've been spoiled all weekend long with great games. You had a couple upsets. Bear River almost pulled it off an upset. Layton Christian knocking out Ridgeline. That's the upset.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
So again, playoff time. You can always hop on to KSLSports.com or just go download the app. And you got it wherever you are on your phone. Especially with Winter sports wrapping up. You got spring sports coming up next. All the postseason action covered by KSL Sports. Hannah going to bring it back up top. Ooh, a couple good screens. Gets all the way to the baseline. Tries to swing it back into Chadwick. Pass loose.
2-on-2.
And Livingston on the left-hand side can't finish. Rebound, Claire Fisher stripped away. Able to clean it up, though. And a foul going to be called on the Ridgeline Riverhawks, excuse me. Elise Livingston going to pick up her third.
Right, Fisher doing a good job underneath there. Here we go, like a 2-on-2. Over to Livingston. Hangs on. Oh, lose it. Back.
So Fisher makes the long walk back over to the Frank Mason free throw line here in the 1-on-1 situation. So now we're both in the bonus.
Fisher's just a sophomore, so that'll be fun to watch her the next couple of years.
First one up and in.
Skyview doing a tremendous job at the free throw line.
.73% free throw shooter. She's going to miss the second one, though. But a rebound here for the Bobcats. Chadwick looked at the three, couldn't take it. Down into Fisher, off the rim. Livingston with the rebound, and she's going to get mugged down low. So that'll stop the clock with 3:14 now. And now that's going to be the 10th foul, so 2 shots coming the rest of the way out here for Ridgeline at the free throw line. This time we'll have Elise Livingston.
Team foul number 9.
Another sophomore that's going to be fun to watch. A few more years to come. First one up and in.
She's 5 for 5 tonight from the free throw line.
At the free throw line for one more is number 23, Elise Livingston.
Not quite sure what the refs are having a discussion about.
Yeah, I don't know.
Livingston with the next one up and in.
Yes, Hallie, 100%.
62-38 and a whistle. Offensive foul.
Foul on Courtney Payne, her third.
They're going to call Payne for the moving screen. 3 minutes left to go here in this one. Riverhawks, another three, let loose, far side, why not? Macy Brown extends the lead, 65-38. Radford trying to match, straightaway three. She drains it on the other end.
Great job by Radford.
65-41, a CNR replay. As Radford sets up, answers right back with a deep three. Another timeout taken by the Bobcats. We'll take it with them, and we'll be right back.
Spring sports are just around the corner, and Bear River Live has you covered. Region 11 teams will be featured in our coverage of softball, baseball, soccer, and lacrosse. If you can't make a game, our production will make you feel like you're on the field. Catch highlights with some of the best rivals in the region. If you're an advertiser looking to promote your business or support these athletes, call Jessica at 435-230-3683 for a package that suits you.
Are you building a safe, healthy, and technology-ready home? Advanced Integrated Systems can help you create a next-level smart home with the highest quality network, motorized shades, audio, video, and lighting systems in northern Utah. Visit Advanced Integrated Systems at AISAV.com.
Welcome back here to the 4A state tournament. We'll reset, both in the bonus, double bonus here for the Riverhawks. 65-42 lead here for Ridgeline. Whistles. And a quick timeout here by Ridgeline.
30-second timeout taken by Ridgeline.
30-second, and she's going to unload the bench here. So with 2:40 left to go, this one might be a little bit out of reach here for Skyview.
I know, man. They had such a great second half and a fabulous season.
Yeah, just a little slow start on that first. Like you said, you kind of want to take that one back.
Right, 17-7. 38-17 halftime makes it a little tricky.
Number 12, Katie Jenks. Number 4, Sydney Zollinger.
Standing ovation there for the starters.
Right, Ridgeline only have 2 seniors they're going to be losing this year. Skyview with 4.
Here's the inbound here to Jenks. She's defended by Summers. Annie Wallace up top. Dribbles back. Defended by Chadwick. Loses it. Perry gets it. Zollinger thought about a 3. She's got 8 seconds left to go. Where to shoot? Now down to 5.
2.
Jenks far side. Zollinger blocked away by Fisher. Shot clock violation.
Fisher is a force to be reckoned with in the paint.
Two minutes left to go here in this one. Ridgeline trying to hold on. Perfect season for them. Payne crosses out far side. On the drive, put up no good. Summers will go to the Frank Mason free throw line. Another foul charge to the Riverhawks.
Foul on number 12, Katie Jenks.
They call it on Jenks, her first.
At the line in the bonus, Macy Summers shooting 2 shots.
And first one up here for Macy Summers, a junior, off the back of the rim, no good. Big substitution here for the Bobcats. They're going to take out their starters. One more for Summers. And this one off the back of the rim, no good. Summers trying to get her own rebound. And they stay out of bounds. Last touch by Zollinger.
Paige Withridge for Skyview 21.
Out of the student section here for the Bobcats. They'll have the inbounds pass.
15, Maya Eskelson.
Looking for somebody, gets it in. Up top. There Eskelson. Now swung over. All the way to the paint, goes to the court, going to draw a foul on, looks like Zollinger. So now we go back. This will be a 1-and-1 shot.
Foul on Sydney Zollinger, her second. 9th team foul.
First one up and no good. The rebound here by Wallace.
Skyview 34.
Eskelson's going to knock that one out here for the Bobcats. Ridgeline will stay with the possession.
1:42 left in the game.
Jenks up with it here for the Riverhawks. Good tap away by Eskelson. Jenks able to get it back. Another tip pass. Again, another good cleanup here for the Riverhawks. It was Worthridge. Zollinger a little trouble with it, able to stay with. Moves it around, 10 on the shot clock. Wallace with the 3, doesn't take it, drives in, puts it up, 2 hard off the glass. A rebound with the Ridgeline. They tie it up. Nope, they're going to call a foul on Ridgeline, so we'll take the long walk back to the other end.
That was on number 2, Miguel Perry, her first.
Perry picks up her first here for Ridgeline. A minute 12 left to go here in this one.
Number 21, Kenzie Flaherty.
First one up and no good. A couple more subs here for Ridgeline. They'll take out Zollinger and Perry. Sarah Daly checks in for the Riverhawks. One more free throw, and this one up and in. Jenks with the far side. We hit the 1 minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Wallace at the elbow. Dribble on the court, kick out into the corner. Jenks with a great move on the baseline. Unselfish to Wallace and fouled on the shot.
Right, that was a great move down there. Everybody went with her, opened up Ane, and she went to the hoop.
At the line, number 42, Ane Wallace.
Took a little time to think about it. Wallace's first free throw up and in.
But she scored a point in the championship game. Fantastic.
66-43 the score.
Just under a minute left.
Make it 66, or 67, 43. And inside, and Wallace out of nowhere with a block. Nothing coming easy here at the end of this one.
No, Ridgeline bench is strong.
Jenks to the baseline, kick back out. Back over to Jenks. And back and forth, and Wallace with the jumper. A little further than a 15-footer, no go. Rebound. And Ridgeline. They can hold it now. They shut that one touched the rim. They can dribble this one out and will do. What a season for Ridgeline. That is perfection, Amy.
Right, that doesn't happen very often, so kudos to them.
After coming up short last year, the Ridgeline Riverhawks complete a perfect season, winning the 4A state championship game here against the Region 11 foe, Skyview Bobcats.
Amazing. What a fun feeling that is. Ridgeline able to get all of their players that were on the bench in the game as well to participate. Man, rough for Skyview. They wanted it just as bad, just didn't happen for them. A few things to overcome this year, but a great showing.
Yeah, there's your tale of two stories there. Tears of joy and tears of sadness.
Right. Again, Skyview has a good program. I'm not surprised to see them come back. I'm sure that we will. They are going to lose 4 seniors this year. Ridgeline, again, only losing 2 that we know of.
I think that's accurate. I mean, Skinner alone, she's gonna be a force to reckon with. Even in the next year, where we get a little bit more teams coming back into the classification, Ridgeline, I think, is still just gonna be the team here to beat.
Right, your 2 highest scorers are sophomores, and some very solid juniors as well. So yeah, they're not going anywhere.
So we'll have the presentation here for the trophies. We'll keep it all here at the Spectrum. We can turn it over to the PA announcer here for the
Deseret News Trophy presentation.
Trophies.
Representing the Utah High School Activities Association is Director Rob Couch. The Bobcats for an outstanding basketball season and for qualifying for this year's championship game. Now, direct your attention once again as the championship trophy will be presented by Principal Doug Snow of Ridgeline to the 4A girls basketball champions, the Ridgeline Riverhawks.
So, Amy, it's crazy. The first time Ridgeline was a school of the boys. Got the region championship right here in the Spectrum. The Lady Hawks getting it this year in the same place.
Yeah, what a fun year. And again, as we've talked about before, undefeated. That's amazing. So Region 11 is a tough region, and for them to be able to, again, just sweep everybody.
All right, we got Coach Jenks on the court here with Kate Daly. Go ahead and take it away, Kate.
Coach, congratulations on the win. What's going through your head being a state champion?
I'm so proud of my girls. Every day they work, every day, and they're competitive. They have fun. They love to compete together. They're best of friends. It's fun. This is well deserved for these kids.
It's hard to win a state championship, and it's hard to do it undefeated. Can you tell us a little bit about your girls and how they competed this season?
Yeah, so we really kind of never talked about being undefeated. We just talked about playing each game, and in the preseason we went 12-0, and then in region we went 10-0, and at the state championship we went 3-0. So it was awesome.
I'm going to ask all the girls this, so I'm going to ask you. Can you do your favorite celebration dance?
Oh my, I don't think you want to see me dance. I can do a little gritty dance.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, thank you. Congrats on the win.
Thank you so much, Kate.
Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Kate. Everybody dancing at Ridgeline.
Right, a lot to be excited about tonight. Well played by the Lady Hawks.
So again, the student section here for Ridgeline's chanting, "Let's go Dixie," because up next will be the boys taking on, or the Skyview boys taking on the Dixie Flyers.
Right, yeah, the little banter between the fans. That was one of the things that came up, so.
All right, we're gonna see if we can get leading scorer here for the Ridgeline Riverhawks tonight. What did she have? 28 points here in the state championship game. Emily Skinner.
Right, amazing.
We got her with the trophy. Go ahead and take it away, Kate.
We're here with Emily Skinner. Emily, you're a state champion. How are you feeling right now?
Great. It's like the best feeling ever. Just super proud of the team and stuff, so it's great to be here.
Yes, and how fun was this game for you playing in front of this huge crowd?
It's fun because it was like, we were like region versus, like it was in the region, and so crowd was fun, and it was fun to play at home, so.
And then what was your highlight of your season?
This game, obviously, so yep, that's it.
Well, thank you for your time and congrats on the win.
Oh, thanks so much.
Back to you.
All right, thanks, Kate. Man, being a sophomore, state champion, leading scorer, probably in the state.
Right, if not a contender for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Right, and she's coming back with most of her team. You know, how exciting. How exciting. And she'll never forget that. It's a feeling you don't forget. Even after a couple decades, it's still so much fun.
Once a state champion, always a state champion, right?
That's right. Yep, fun times.
All right, let's go back down to the court with Kate for more.
How does it feel to be a state champion?
Hey, we've been waiting a whole other year for this, so it's really good. It feels good.
Yes, and how did you feel playing in the Spectrum today?
The energy was so good, and it was just so fun. I'm glad to get the opportunity.
And what are your thoughts on being undefeated throughout this whole season?
Couldn't do it without a team that works hard every day, practicing games, and yeah.
Well, congrats on the win, and I hope you celebrate like crazy.
Thank you.
Back to you, Andy.
All right, thanks, Kate. Amy, we got to wrap this one up. They're going to clear the court out for the boys. So again, your final in this one, the Riverhawks 67, the Bobcats 43. Came down to 2 Region 11 teams.
Right, that's what I was going to say. A good job repping up north. So again, both good teams. A fun game to watch today. Congratulations to the Riverhawks.
So like it says, next up will be the Skyview boys team taking on the Dixie Flyers. Looks like we're going to actually cut the net.
As you should. You got to hang that on the trophy out in the case.
So I rely on you because you've been here before. You've cut the net.
That's right. It's a big deal.
This is the feeling that you want to never die, right?
Yeah. No, savor it. And you'll never forget it. Even if they win again next year, it's nothing like the first win. So yeah, do all the stuff. Take the pictures, talk to your people, cut the net. Hopefully they don't make them rush through it too fast.
Yeah, there's the Muni now. This is number 25, Hallie Smith. She ended the game with 7 points. Lisa Livingston, she had 12 here for Ridgeline. The next one up, number 32, Brinley Weiss, the junior, doing an awesome job down low. She ended up with 7. Here's Macy Brown. Went multiple times to the Frank Maskadoo free throw line. She ended the game with 6 points. Next up, you got the player, Emily Skinner, sophomore, 28 points, leading in all scores. Making the climb, cutting the net.
Yeah, a ton of steals, a ton of assists. Man, she just had a great day. Great season.
6 steals.
I know that seems low, doesn't it?
Yeah. Now, these aren't my stats, but they got her down for 6 steals, 4 assists, 1 block. Number 3 was Paige Ortwich Jr. She'll be coming back. Sarah Dahlia Jr. as well. Going to return here for the Ridgeline Riverhawks.
Right, junior, sophomore.
This is McKatie Jenks. So again, a huge thank to all these sponsors, and last but not least, Coach Ansley Jenks. Taking the rest of it down.
Gonna hang on the rim.
And there she goes!
I feel like they talked about that before the game started. If we're cutting the net, this is what I'm going to do.
So again, congratulations here to the Ridgeline Riverhawks. They are your 4A state champions here for the 2022-2023 season. Again, thanks to all our sponsors, KSLSports.com. Amy, thanks again for you helping out all season long throughout the regular season.
My pleasure.
We'll leave you with this one. Great season for the Bobcats. Has fallen a little bit short to a team that has just walked over a lot of teams.
Yes, oh, absolutely they have. But on the bright note, all the fans are here, ready to go for the boys.
Yeah, it'll be a quick turnover, so we'll have boys action coming for you. We got to reset the screen or KSL. So hit that refresh button a couple of times. Your final on this one, the Ridgeline Riverhawks 67, the Lady Bobcats 43. Thank you, and you've been watching this on KSLSports.com.